Mission Director, METMA. So basically, we get to work closely with nearly 1.72 lakh urban self-help groups involving nearly 17 lakh 33,000 women. So we have seen today through the short video the insightful journey of Telangana. Everybody knows how Telangana was born out of a revolution, and we continued the revolution in the food production as well as processing sector by making us all witness another green revolution, another pink revolution, another white revolution. So it's not just the food production, the entire ecosystem is very conducive, right from the farmer to the stakeholders involved in the food processing, as well as end to end market linkage. I can say right to Vedikas, like you have seen, and agriculture market committees are an excellent example of democratization of the marketplace. I would definitely want to share a few inputs with you regarding MEPMA's role in PMFME. Before that, there are certain points that I would like to draw your attention to. Working with self-help groups, particularly in the food processing sector, has opened my eyes to very important component of decentralizing the food industry, food processing industry, and bringing it back from big players to micro, small, and medium players. If you look at a household, it's the woman who is in charge of getting the food procured, made. But when it comes to oats biscuit, you see, it's definitely produced by a big player somewhere, branding it as organic and making it heavily priced.
Mr. Akil Kumar Rawat, Director Food Processing, my colleague Sushma, members of Invest India, all the representatives of different food processing industries, industry associations, all the invitees, guests, warm greetings to all of you from my side as well. As you would have understood, this is the curtain raiser event for World Food India, which will happen in November. The first edition, which happened in 2017, was a huge event. I was personally there on all the 3 days. We were a partner state at that time also. Telangana was a relatively new state at that time. 2017 means we had just completed 3 years. We had just introduced our food processing policy. We were not very prominently known at that time in the country about our abilities, about our progressive approaches, etc. But that gave us a very good platform to get known internationally. In fact, we signed 11 MOUs on that occasion with some of the who's who of the food processing industry, worth about 3,500 crores. And I'm happy to share with you that 9 of those 11 MOUs have actually been successfully completed. We have successfully accomplished that. And the other 2 also, which we could not, we are still confident that one will come our way. The promoter who has signed with us is facing some challenges in his financial closure, but if that is kind of taken care of, that project of course is going to come our way. That last one, the 11th one, they have decided to, it's a big, large conglomerate in the country, but they have decided to step away from the food processing sector. So it is nothing to do with Telangana or any other state. Regardless of where they would have signed that MOU would not have taken off at all. So, but the point which I'm trying to make is that it is a very good platform to really participate again. And this time, when MOSPI gave us this offer that the opportunity to be a partner state is available, we have immediately taken that offer. And as you saw in the presentation, there are 5 partner states, and we are also one of them. Being a partner state gives us some advantages there. One is that we will be given some space, booth space, approximately 3,000 square feet of space will be given. So I would urge all the local companies and industries also, please make use of the stage of the booth, the space that we are getting in Telangana. So if you want to also showcase your product, or if you have done something interesting, then you don't have to pay separately and take separate booth space. You can be a part of our Telangana pavilion itself. But as you understand, the event is happening on 3rd, 4th and 5th November. So we have to decide much in advance. So my request would be that by about 10th October, by about 10th October, those who are willing to participate in our in the World Food India in the Telangana pavilion, please make your interest known to us, because as I said, the total space available is about approximately 3,000 square feet. Some will be utilized by us also. For example, you saw so many amazing things that we are doing in Telangana. So the government itself, our food processing society itself will take, I would imagine, half of that space to showcase what we do. And for the remaining half, my guess is that there will be more number of more demand for that space. So we will have to do some kind of filtering. So unless you let us know by 10th October who is interested, we will find it very difficult. By that time, we would have completed the allotment. The other, of course, is that as you saw from the presentation, lots of global players come there, lots of domain experts come there, and you also get a chance to understand what other states are doing, what other countries are doing, what kind of products are doing well in the market. You see some amazing examples of packaging, of preservation, lots of new machinery is displayed. So it's a very wholesome kind of an experience. It's a very learning and educative kind of experience. So do participate in this event, and some of you who have already created a good product, you may also get some possibility to interact with some buyers who can take your products globally also. So export possibility, export avenues are also available there. So make use of this opportunity. Please be in touch with our food processing society. Akhil is there, Sushma is there, Dharnikant is there. Your office is in Haka Bhavan, isn't it? Haka Bhavan in near this public garden. So please go there or use the email to reach out to them. Or today also, if you have some immediate issue to bring to their notice, please take this opportunity also. The other important thing which you would have understood today is the tremendous progress that Telangana as a state has made in the food processing sector. Our minister, wherever he participates in a food event or an investment event, speaks about the 5 revolutions which are going on in the state, and you would have seen what these revolutions are. The video which we showed, the presentation which Akhil made, has highlighted how deep all these revolutions have gone. So these are not just anticipated revolutions, or this may happen or that may happen. They are actually happening at a very massive scale. So do look at this opportunity. The other very unique thing about Telangana is that to support the huge food and agriculture production that the state has achieved, processing industries' infrastructure requirements have also been adequately taken care of. As he explained, there are 14 special food processing zones, about 10,000 acres of land which is available. Infrastructure, the trunk infrastructure, internal infrastructure in all these food processing zones are either nearing completion or they are at a reasonable state of progress. And we have also decided that the land which we will be offering in these food processing zones, we will heavily discount it. So the same land, if you had to buy in a outside area in the private market, may cost 100 rupees. We are typically offering it at some 50 rupees or 40 rupees or 45 rupees. So huge discount we are giving on land. We are also earmarking some plots in each of these food processing zones for warehousing, for cold chain, for equipment supplier, so that all your requirements are met in one particular, in a one-stop shop kind of a way. So make use of this advantage. Another advantage of Telangana, which in my opinion is very unique, because I also interact with lots of very senior food processing industry representatives. No one tells this about other states, which I hear about Telangana, which is the complete support which we give in procuring your raw material, that is the supply chain, from hundreds and hundreds of farmers. See, when you have to do some food processing, you have to collect your raw material from so many suppliers. In other states, typically, people have to run around, they have to talk to hundreds of people, or there are lots of infrastructure barriers, lots of hurdles, lots of institutional challenges in agglomerating what commodities are required by you. But in Telangana, as a government, we take that responsibility. And we have representatives from SARC here, MEPMA Mission Director was here till a while ago. These are the agencies which take that responsibility of collectivizing. And I can give you some examples. In fact, there is a company, a food processing company, which has set up a chili processing unit in Mahbubabad district, isn't it? In Mahbubabad district. So today a situation has come that they don't have to step outside their factory to procure their raw material. Every kilo of chili which is used in that factory is procured on their behalf by the government and delivered at their doorstep. Everything is taken care of, the quality, the parameters, the freshness, the purity. We take care of everything, and in the bulk quantity which they require, it is delivered at their door. We are doing the same for maize also. There are a few companies which are manufacturing maize-based products. The entire maize procurement is done by us and delivered to their door. We have actually done it for food products, these fruits also, like mangoes, custard apple, some of these people who make juices, who make ice cream out of these fruits. That agglomeration also, that aggregation also is being done by the government. So this again is, as I said, is something very unique about Telangana. And here also the people who are in food processing, if you have any specific requirements of collecting raw material from diverse farmers or market yards, etc., we can support you in getting all that done. The food processing policy, which is the foundation behind all these things, has also received very encouraging results so far. People appreciate our policy. Policy is very easy to implement. Policy is very clear. There are some benefits which the industry requires. Our policy also gives that kind of support. In fact, in the last 10 years or so, since our policy has come into being, some of the biggest names in the food processing sector have chosen to invest in this state. ITC Foods have invested. 2 days ago, some of you may have seen it in the media, Honorable Minister did the groundbreaking of a French company which is going to manufacture fruit syrup in our state called Monet. Similarly, there is another French company called Man, which is also setting up their unit here. There are global MNCs like Coca-Cola, Pepsi. They are here. Amul has set up its unit here. In fact, on one of the slides you would have seen, the whole slide is full of logos and branding of all the diverse companies who have chosen to come to Telangana. So all of you who are already in the state, please continue to grow and expand and benefit from all the schemes of Government of India and state government that are available. Take full advantage of these kind of knowledge platforms like the World Food India, where actually you will benefit from getting some business also. And please also spread the good word, because all of you would be part of many industry associations. So tell people about what is the benefit you are getting of being in Telangana. Let others also come. And the agriculture revolution, the horticulture revolution, the milk revolution, the oil palm revolution, the meat and poultry revolution, the 5 revolutions which are happening, and the milk revolution which are happening in our state. Let everyone benefit from this very unique kind of situation that Telangana offers. I'm also very grateful to the Ministry of Food Processing Industry, MOFPI, for being very supportive of our initiatives. In the current scheme, the PMFME scheme also, whatever suggestions we had made at the beginning of the scheme, when the guidelines were being developed, most of the suggestions which we had given, they were incorporated in the guidelines. Wherever else we face some challenge, we reach out to the Additional Secretary Madam herself, and get instant solution. The request which Srinidhi has put to include them also as a bank to implement this project, they are also going to respond positively about it, as was committed by the Additional Secretary. We remain grateful for all your continued encouragement and support to Telangana. And through our partnership, we are confident that the second edition of World Food India will be a big success. Thank you once again to all of you for attending this curtain raiser event.